Hello and welcome to Levant TV Headlines. Kurdish fighters have gained ground from jihadists of the Islamic State group in fierce battles in the Syrian town of Kobani overnight. Iraqi troops and Kurdish security forces recaptured two towns seized previously by militants in an eastern province, a new victory for Iraqi security forces in their attempt to regain areas lost to the militants. Egyptian President Abdel Fattah al-Sisi has left for Rome on his first European trip, where he's set to meet the Pope and Italian Prime Minister Matteo Renzi. Tunisia's incumbent President Monsef Marzouki appeared set for a runoff vote against an anti-Islamist party ex-premier after the first free leadership vote since the 2011 revolution that sparked the Arab Spring. And finally, in a move likely to further inflame tensions with Israel's Arab citizens, the Israeli cabinet has approved a bill to legally define the country as the nation-state of the Jewish people. Now let's have a look at top headlines in today's newspapers in the Middle East. In the UAE, the Khalij Times leads its front page reporting that Iran and the world powers engaged in a diplomatic blitz yesterday, less than 36 hours before a deadline for a nuclear deal with Tehran, signaling openness to extending talks by up to a year. The paper also reports that GCC Secretary General Dr. Abdul Latif al-Zayani has announced that foreign ministers of the Gulf Cooperation Council countries will meet in Doha in Qatar on Tuesday. The Egypt Independent is reporting that Libyan General Khalifa Haftar, who is leading the Operation Dignity, clarified that Egypt has not provided him with weapons, planes or troops, but only with logistic materials like administrative issues and supply. The paper also reports that a large fire has broken out in the forest in front of Hurghada International Airport. And from Beirut, the Daily Star leads reporting that Lebanese Forces Chief Sami Jaja welcomed his presidential competitor MP Michel Aoun in his initiative for electing a new head of state, but said limiting the contest to just two of them wouldn't make a difference in the end, since weak candidates will be eliminated after the first round of voting. The paper also reports that Agriculture Minister Akram Shihayib inaugurated a project that aims to plant 1 million trees in southern Lebanon. Now let's have a look at top MidEast headlines from papers here in London. The Independent leads its Middle East news, reporting that two British men appear to have gone to Syria to help Kurdish forces defend the besieged city of Kobani from ISIS, according to a report. Jamie Reid and James Hughes, believed to be a former British soldier, are apparently in the Kurdish region of Syria, an American called Jordan Matson told the Observer newspaper. The Guardian leads Middle East news, reporting that Tunisians went to the polls yesterday to pick their first directly elected president. Results will be released within 48 hours, but most analysts predict neither of the two candidates will win enough votes to avoid a second round of voting in December. Also from the UK, The Telegraph reports that Foreign Secretary John Kerry held one of his shortest meetings yet with Iran's foreign minister at the deadline, arrived for a final agreement on Tehran's nuclear ambitions. Though today marks the deadline for the nuclear agreement, the two sides may announce a framework agreement setting out some shared principles and extending the deadline for a final accord. Now let's have a look at top MidEast headlines in international papers. From Germany, the Deutsche Welle leads reporting that the family of a British Iranian woman jailed after watching a men's volleyball match in Tehran says she has been released on bail. Gonche Gavami's brother said there was a chance she could return to jail, as the court was still to decide how she would serve out her full sentence. And finally, from Beijing, China's Global Times reports that Islamic Hamas movement said that Israel's killing of a Palestinian man in the northern Gaza Strip violated an Egyptian brokered ceasefire reached between Israel and Gaza Hamas-led militants. Hamas's accusation was made after Israeli soldiers stationed at the borderline between Israel and the northern Gaza Strip shot dead a 32-year-old Palestinian man who walked near the border's fence. That was it for today. For more updates, please visit our website levant.tv. Thanks for watching. Be sure to join us again tomorrow, and bye for now.